What's going on, guys? Crypto Renegade here for you. In today's video, we're going to be doing a full unboxing and review of the OneKey Classic. Stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss this one. All right, guys, welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at OneKey Classic. So this is one crypto brand, hardware wallet brand that I have not done any official unboxing videos for in the past, mainly because this is a company that is based out of Hong Kong and they've been primarily focusing on their Asian markets. And they started off with a software and a portfolio management, and they've only recently, within the last year or two, have really come into the crypto hardware wallet space. So I wanted to give it time to germinate, cultivate, whatever, just to make sure that it was going to be viable and that it was going to stay around. And the more research I did, the more I was intrigued by it. So I'm going to start obviously taking a look at the presentation. We're going to look at the form factor, the security, the actual hardware wallet itself. We'll cover some of the coin support and third-party wallet integrations that are involved in it, and then we'll end on the price and kind of give you an idea of what I think of this in comparison to other wallets that are in the same sort of price range or a competitive range, and so on and so forth. So taking a first look here, obviously it gives me an impression of Apple in terms of the design aesthetic, and as far as what this looks like, it's hard to kind of tell on camera, and we'll see it in just a second, but it kind of looks like an iPod, like an old school iPod that had the screen. It has 4 mechanical actual buttons and then like a scroll wheel type of thing, so it kind of reminds me of that. It even has the pull tab like Apple has, so it's kind of interesting the way that they do it. This is a Hong Kong based company. They do use a secure element for the security element chip, which we'll get to more in a minute, but I just wanted to kind of give you an idea as far as the packaging. Like, it's very Apple-esque. So without further ado, let's open it up and then take a look at what we're dealing with here on the OneKey Classic. So one of the things that I'm noticing here so far is that there isn't any tamper-evident packaging. Again, the box that it comes in is very high quality and it's very well put together, so it shows that they're not cheaping out on the overall presentation. But to this point, there is no tamper-evident seal, so that'd be one thing you want to consider when looking at this. As you can see, it kind of popped out with the basic card, the OneKey Classic. It's very kind of like shiny metallic, so very nice touch. The box material and the quality, like I said, is very, very good. Looks like it has some stickers to start your Web3 journey here. So this will have NFT support, third-party wallet support, just like Wallet Connect. You're gonna have MetaMask, and I think they have Trust Wallet as well, but I'll have to get back to you on that. Looks like they have some cards that are both obviously in Chinese as well as English here, giving some basics, explaining the difference between a hardware wallet, a hot wallet, and some of the best practices. You can go to onekey.so/start. So they have their basic getting started guides. They have some more stickers and such. Here is the actual device itself. It's actually pretty small. This is actually smaller than a credit card in terms of size comparison. And I actually, as I was saying, there was no tamper evident seal. It actually looks like they do have a tamper evident seal right here. When I actually pull this open, what I do find interesting here is as soon as I pull this off, it says void, meaning if you get the device and it has this on the sticker, it means it's been tampered with. So that is a nice security feature on the physical device. So well done. You know, I spoke a little too early. It looks like they do have some tamper evident seals and holographic to kind of show if it's been messed with or tampered with in transit before you actually use it. And as I pull this off here, it's really, really sleek. Like I mentioned, so you have a power button, an up button, a down button, and then what appears to be a circle button. I'm assuming it's for signing. Looking at the rest of this is really thin. It's 3 millimeters thin. Theoretically, you could keep this in your wallet. You do have a USB-C port here at the bottom, but also this is a wireless and a Bluetooth device as well. So you can actually manage this if you want on the desktop app, the mobile app, the web app, so you can use it on any platform that you want, but this is also designed for iOS and Android, and this is how you'll charge the device. And if you want to use the portfolio management software on a desktop or a web app and connect it to a computer, you can do that as well. If I click the power button, it shows a black and white screen. As you can see, it's powering up, and then it gives me an option here to choose English. Press any key to continue. So it has a little Bluetooth moniker, it has the battery levels, and then it takes me through guide, through restore, about, settings. And so this is pretty user friendly, and The quality on this plastic feels really good. Like, I don't know how to explain the texture, but it just feels very good in your hand. And so this is how you would create your recovery seed phrase, go through the process of activating and setting up the wallet, and so on and so forth. This doesn't have an additional passphrase option yet. It just has the standard 12 to 24 word recovery seed phrase from my knowledge here. But being that it's a relatively light, relatively thin wallet, it's gonna get the job done. Packed into this tiny little wallet here is a CC-EAL5 Plus security element chip. Pretty much anything CC-EAL5 Plus and above is gonna be really secure in terms of the private key storage, the private key generation. The EAL5 Plus is sort of the industry standard. There are some wallets that have an CC-EAL6 Plus, and I know that they're working on a 7 Plus. And so it just kind of depends on what you're looking for in terms of security. Security is my number one thing when I determine on a wallet that I'm gonna use. It's not the coin support, it's not the features, it's even not the usability. The number one thing that I typically choose is the security. So the fact that this has at least the bare minimum in terms of security element chips is a really good sign. In terms of the overall design and form factor, I give this really and honestly an A+. Like the presentation, the way it feels, kind of the quality of it feels really good on this OneKey Classic. And having the 4 mechanical buttons and having a screen is a big deal because it allows me to sign everything and know what I'm doing before I do it. So let's take a quick look at what's in the box. Obviously, we have a braided USB-C to USB-C cable. So the quality is definitely there. They definitely didn't cheap out on the quality. And then they have your recovery seed phrase sheets that are in here. Looks like you're gonna have a couple of different backups. It looks like about 3 different backups of your 24-word recovery seed phrase. Now, if you do back up your recovery seed phrase on paper, I highly suggest that you get a metal recovery seed backup as well, as paper is infallible and can easily be destroyed, lost, etc. So just something to think about there. As far as the actual presentation, as far as the physical device, I'll do a follow-up video showing how this compares in real life in terms of the user experience, how it connects to third-party wallets, how it integrates, and what it's like to actually use it. That'll be coming up in a follow-up video. This is sort of just my unboxing and first impression video, and so far I'm impressed with the device for what it is. So let's talk about the coin support and then we'll end on the price. So as far as the actual coin support on this is actually one of the wallets that has so many third-party wallet integrations. Like I said, any coin that MetaMask supports, any features that MetaMask supports, be it staking, be it delegating, all those kinds of things are going to be supported on this device because it integrates with that. It also has Bitcoin Core, it has Electrum, it has Sparrow, it has a lot of open source third-party wallets. And just to kind of reiterate this is a fully open source wallet. The firmware code and the software code is open source. I will have to get back to you if the bill of materials that they use in this is open source, but as far as I've checked so far on GitHub, firmware and the software are actually fully open source. So this is an open source wallet. The coin support is going to be unmatched. I mean, any blockchain, any token, whether it be on the BSC blockchain, the Solana blockchain, Avalanche blockchain, obviously Ethereum blockchain, and of course all your major coins and tokens that are related to those blockchains and networks, obviously Bitcoin, XRP, Polkadot. There's going to be a lot of different coins and tokens, some of them natively and some of them through those third-party integrations. So can't wait to do a follow-up video on this. Let me know what you guys think. This is something that's different in terms of the way that they've designed it. Like I said, it reminds me of like the old school iPod back in the day. Let's end this on the price and then we'll go from there. So this device, standard full MSRP, and I will say that if you check the links down below in the description as of whenever you're watching this, there may or may not be promos, extra deals going on, but my link in the description will always have the best deals attached to it. So with that being said, the full retail price of this device is $89. That's pretty comparable, and it's actually pretty fair considering that you have like card wallets that have no screen and have lackluster security that are coming in at $99 or over $100. This is going to be honestly a big competitor for something like the Trezor Safe 3, the brand new wallet that they've just announced but is not out yet. as well as this is something that's going to compare with the current Trezor Model 1. Honestly, I don't think it's going to compete with the Ledger Nano S or S Plus or anything, because I think Ledger's on their way out, unfortunately. They've made some critical mistakes with their security model and their rollouts, but that's neither here nor there. This is going to be under sub $100, but it is wireless, it is mobile, it is Bluetooth. Bluetooth isn't as good as air-gapped, but it is still wireless, so you do not have to be tethered to a computer. Overall, I'm gonna do some follow-up and comparisons. Let me know what you guys think, and then also leave down in the comments what other wallets besides, like, for example, the Trezor Safe 3 that you want me to compare this to side by side and give you a full deep dive of which wallet I would choose. So love to hear your feedback on this. I do have another follow-up video. I know that there was an article or two about OneKey, and I'm planning to address that in a future video and kind of give you my full thoughts and breakdown on that. But let me know what you guys think of this OneKey Classic, and I will see you guys in the next video. Crypto Renegade out.